Sign of the Times, episode 571 from this undisclosed park that's in someone's backyard. There's someone's backyard, and there's a park. Can't see it probably, but there's a waterfall, giant waterfall. If you look closely, it says Danger Cliff, in case John Ratzenberger from Cheers is there, and he's going by his character Cliff. But this week, as we film this, we're a day removed from when we lost Manbun, referee Sean Patrick O'Brien, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention him. We lost a really good person in the wrestling business, one of the most positive people we'll ever have in this business, one of the most universally loved for sure. We'll miss him. I really wish I got the chance to work on a show with him. We were close. We would have been on the Paul Cage show together, I think, but he unfortunately passed a few weeks before that. And if there's anything coming up to benefit his family, because he was a single father, we'll definitely share that so you can go support it, but keep an eye out for anything legitimate that's raising funds for the family of Manbun. But for the people that love the snaps, here's my mask. My Star Wars mask. Stompin' Steve probably hugely excited to see my Star Wars mask. Maybe Stompin' Steve knows why in the middle of The Mandalorian there's like a whole other show going on. Whole other show. It's like Mandalorian, whole other show, Mandalorian. I don't know what was happening. I don't know. Hopefully Stompin' Steve makes a YouTube channel to discuss this on his very own Star Wars explanation show. We need it. The world needs it. Pamphlet with the sign of the time. Every show needs a pamphlet. The JB Moonshine shirt. You can get those if you see JB. You don't even need cash. You can use your card now with him. He's got one of those square gimmicks. Demon and Bunny coffee. A delicious coffee. You can ask Keith Ryan. He'll tell you all about it. The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally, much like Megamondo does, much like Rogue Wrestling Attractions do. They both do. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube you may be watching right now. Hopefully you subscribe. Otherwise, Stompin' Steve gets the nervous stomach and the sneezy head. He can't focus on that YouTube channel. It looks like this inside the law office of Stephen P. News. Get even with Stephen, if you will. Autograph picture of Seymour Snot, the proud member of the Gals roster, not the 2023 Redneck Rumble winner, though. He was probably close. Picture of old Ken Hamlin throwing a rock through a McDonald's like he's Ken Patera back in '84. Members of Team Bad Knees, not one good knee in that whole bunch. Not one. Another proud member, Casey Carlisle. Pictures like that available at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com, home for all your gift-giving needs. You can get some of those. Some of those. I bet that was Manbun's favorite. Some of those. Some of those would be really nice. If you're old enough. If you're small like Viney Idol. If you love pillows like QT Vote. If you love walls and belts. There she is with her Uncle Paul. There she is without her Uncle Paul. There's Paul and Wonderful Zach. Paul and the rest of the Freak Show. Paul and his former best buddy pal John Lennon. Autographed picture of Kevin Sullivan, proud member of the Dungeon of Doom at one point in time. He was supposed to have been on Turnbuckle last week. We postponed it. He'll be on soon. Don't worry. An older CAC program, the newer CAC program. Jerry Lawler going to be on A&E for one of those biographies upcoming here. Current book I'm reading, Showtime by Jeff Pearlman. It's interesting so far. Jeannie Buss, who is the owner of WOW, whom has hired members of Team Bad Knees, features prominently so far, and I'm only like 3 chapters in. I just got this book out of a little free library for QT Volks. He has Duchess of German Street in his possession. I saw QT. I handed it to him. He said, oh, okay. He'll get that book reviewed and he and Kurt Frases will come on Turnbuckle Turmoil to give their reviews. It's going to be thrilling. But now, when I see him next, I'll give him The Ostrich and Other Lost Things. It's by Beth Hatala. Beth Hatala. There's Chicken Bob, looking over that waterfall. He's not going to go chasing them. He's going to stick to the rivers and the lakes that he's used to. So, this week, a busy week, Sunday, on Turnbuckle Turmoil, we have the President of Wrestling, Philip Stamper. When we give a match that's upcoming, if we say, here's some show notes, a lot of those come out of Philip Stamper's calendar that he shares with the whole wrestling world. He's very instrumental in that. Coach will probably ask him if he's ever met President Jack Tunney before in his life, or Coach might want to know what type of coffee he drinks when he makes a presidential decree. We'll find out. Then Jerry Lawler on A&E apparently later. Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday's wide open. Wednesday, I got to finish my physical, hopefully to get my wrestling licenses renewed. It's been an arduous journey of a nightmare so far. Hopefully that wraps up. I'll have my licenses renewed by Thursday morning. I really hope. Thursday, maybe I'll celebrate by watching whole episodes of Different Strokes. I don't know. We'll give Todd Bridges a chance. On Friday next week, we have Misty Dawn. She was a Dick the Bruiser WWA competitor. He came up with Bobo Brazil Jr. and Steve Regal and Chris Carter, people like that. We'll be talking to her. I'm hugely excited to have her on the show. Maybe Dave Dynasty will call in and say something. He's a WWA expert. Jim Cornette can tell you that. So to review, we're at this undisclosed park where there's a giant waterfall over there. Trust me, there is. And then Cliff Clavin has a sign up to warn him. Danger, it says. Cliff. And it's right in the middle of someone's backyard. Look at that. Someone's backyard park. No distinction between the two. There's no fence. There's no post. Just backyard park. Sunday, we have Philip Stamper, the President of Wrestling. Then Jerry Lawler will be on A&E. Also, so will Paige, which is weird because she's in AEW now, but it's like a WWE produced or helped documentary. It's kind of weird. On Monday, pretty much open. Tuesday's pretty free. Wednesday, I hope that physical gets finished. Blood work's been done. Hopefully they'll have an MD. They'll sign everything. I'll send it to the state with their money, and I'll be cleared. That's the hope and the dream and the goal. It's been an arduous journey of a nightmare. On Thursday, that's when I'll celebrate by watching some Different Strokes. Maybe the episode where Muhammad Ali came to visit Arnold, who claimed to be sick even though he was fine, and then Muhammad Ali caught on after he already scared the gooch. That'd be nice. On Friday, Misty Dawn will be the guest. We're looking forward to Misty Dawn being on the show with us. Hugely excited to have a WWA star with us. We don't get a lot of them, so that'll be very nice. And of course, we want to mention once again best wishes to the family of Manbun, referee Sean Patrick O'Brien, who we lost just on the last day. So we never got that pre-show picture together. I was looking forward to that. That was a staple with him. He always got pictures with everybody. Totally beloved in the wrestling industry, so we will definitely miss him for sure. But episode 571